Okay, so I've added some CMC into a ball and I've rolled it up to warm it up and make it smooth, okay? So it's kind of, I choose a ball size that's kind of relative to the head. And I've had a thought about this and I was going to do the face off the head, but I've thought of my beginners and I thought it's probably easier to do the face of the gingerbread man while it's on the head for you. Okay, so with a little bit of glue, just a touch, I'm going to put it on that stick there and just around the base like that. Okay, okay. So let's get him on, shall we? There we have. How's he looking? How's he looking there? He's looking very pretty, isn't he? He's looking very pretty. Like that. And I'm just going to sit him here now, just to dry off a little, because when you're adding the details like the eyes, the nose and the mouth, you want it kind of at least starting to affix. And that glue on that stick will start to adhere. So I would give it 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm just showing you all of the stages that are involved when you're making a model. And I think he's adorable. I think he's absolutely adorable right now. I'll go away, make myself another cuppa because it's cold. And when I come back, we'll start this face. Okay, so we're about to start the face now. And what I've done is, you see that little red dot? That's going to be its nose. It's just a bit of red fondant that I've squashed down in my fingers. Not rocket science at all. So we're going to do the eyes first. So what I tend to do is with a small ball tool at first. Okay, I just kind of measure out where I want the eyes to go. So one here. I just make a slight indentation and then I measure it up and then I go and then I have a look, make sure it's okay. And then when I think I'm happy, I kind of just make them a little bit rounder, and it's the best way to size them really, is to check them first. And then with a larger ball tool, now I'm happy, just going to push that in like that. We're going to have nice big eyes for our gingerbread man. How cute. And because now we've got the eyes where we want them, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue where I want the nose to go. So just around about there. Just around about. Less is more. And then I've dropped him. Luckily, it's landed. It's because it's been sat on icing sugar. Bit more glue on. See, this is live. This is live. I don't do retakes. Okay. And we're just going to sit his nose on there. How adorable. And because we now have the eyes and the nose in place, we can start to use them, make the mouth. Now, you can use, let me find it. Oh, gosh. I don't know where it is. You can use this tool here. It's almost like a shovel. Can you see? It's a shovel shape. But I want it slightly bigger, I think. So I'm using a piping. Okay. Oh, you can draw it in. So I'm just going to sit it there where I'm happy. I'm just going to make an indentation like that. I don't know if that's picking up. Oh, I don't know. And then with my scribing tool, now I've got my indentation. And with a steady hand, just going to go back in there like that. Like that. Just to increase that. And with, I'm just put a little dot and a dot at the other side. Okay. Because I want him smiley and happy. I don't want my gingerbread man or woman to be miserable. I think he's going to be a gingerbread man. We're going to, you know. And then with a little bit of black fondant, Okay, we're going to get these eyes done. So I put a little bit of glue inside the eye and a little bit of glue in the other. Okay, sure that's it. Yeah, and then with a little, it's just trial and error. I'm not, you know, I kind of guess with the first one. So I get a little bit of black fondant, roll it into a ball, and I size it. No, it needs to be a little bit smaller. So it's, you know, this is live coming at you. I know I stop and start to go and do different stages and waiting for them to dry, but, and I pop it in like so. Can you see? And then with the flat of this tool, I'm just going to press that down like that. Or you can use your finger, okay, like that. I'll show you. Like that, see? And I repeat the process on the other side. So again, might need a little touch more. I size it, I just play by, roll it to a ball, relatively round, place it on. See, look, I'm getting black residue, but I'll wash my hands after I've done this. Flattening it down, and then officially flatten it with your finger like that. And there he is. Now I will add more detail. I'll put little whites in his eyes and start to animate and bring him to life. So now we've allowed our gingerbread man to be made, we can add the details, okay? And I'm going to start with his bow. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're going to make the first ear of the bow. So I've rolled out a little bit of red fondant. And you'll replicate this twice for the 2 ears, okay? I'm just going to cut off the excess here. Okay, cut off the ends, make them nice and straight. How pretty. And then what we're going to do is what I do is I just trim a little bit off. Just trim a little. Just trim a little like that so it goes inwards, okay? And then trim a little that way and trim a little that way. Okay, did you see what I did there? Then with a little bit of glue, put a little bit of glue at this side, a little bit of glue at that side. Not too much, not too little. Okay, getting the balance right. And then bring it over and push down. Okay, and nip. How cute. And I'll stand that up like so. That's the first ear of the bow, and I'll repeat the process off camera and I'll come back. So I've made my 2 ears. I'm going to make the knot in the middle, and because we're using very small pieces of fondant, it's not a big bow that goes on a cake. I'm going to do it slightly different. So I rolled a thin piece of fondant out and I'm going to cut it like that, and then find the center and cut it again. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't. And cut it again into 2 pieces. Can you see? And then I'm going to place that piece halfway on to that piece. Okay, just halfway on. Can you see? Don't know if that's picking up. Zoom it down. Halfway on. Okay, like that. And then just roll it to adhere it like that. So you can see the folds. You can see 2 folds. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Wonderful. See? And then I don't need that much, so I'm going to, sorry. I don't need that much, so I'm going to cut a little bit off. I'm also going to cut a little, just trim that off ever so slightly. There. Like that. Okay, so I've got that. So that looks like, and I'm going to turn it upside down so it's the wrong way up. And I'm just going to nip it at the edges like that. I'll zoom down again. Nip it like that. All right. Okay, so we'll bring over my gingerbread man. Hello. Move that to the side. Okay, there. Okay, I hope that's picking up. And we're going to affix. We're going to affix. So with a little bit of glue, I'm just going to place it along here. Maybe a little bit too much there. And these are my ears. That's just a little bit of trial and error here, okay? A little bit of trial and error. I'm going to go a little bit lower than under the neck because I think it might require it. I'm just going to try and stabilize that. Okay, like so. I'm pushing down here, and then with a little bit of glue come under the ball because it may need stabilizing, like that. All right, okay. And then the other ear of the bow, that side, bring it around. Just needs stabilizing, like that. Again, these are still soft. You can wait till they've hardened off a little. And press down. Allow it to become stabilized. Allow. Make sure. Yeah. Might need a little bit of pressure. So I use this fantastic tool here. It hides a multitudes of sins as well. And like so. Again. And then I won't need hardly any of that, so I'm going to cut that really, really short. Well, watch what I do actually. So I'm going to make this into a point. Okay, this end. A sharp point. The tricks of the trade, as it were. And possibly, I would only need that much. All right. So a little bit of glue there and over the top. Can you see? Okay. So I'm going to place that. The pointy end. Sorry, I'm trying to do I'm trying to do this. The pointy end in. Oh, hang on. Start again, girls. Start again. See? Trial and error. I'm going to do it quick and easy. Watch. This is the quick way. Sausage flat. Sausage flat. With a scribing tool, just put some indentations in. And then place it down. And then I don't need all of that, so I cut. So place it down like that, backwards, and then push round like this. See how I've done that? That's the quick and easy way. I was trying to be too posh before. And there's the bow. Can you see? He's got the side bow there, and I think that's adorable, don't you? I think he's adorable. I have some other embellishments to add, and I'm going to do that now and show you how to just put those finishing touches to your gingerbread man. Back in a bit. Okay, so I've been putting some little bit of icing on my gingerbread man, so I'm just going to show you how I did that by doing it on the foot here. So I've just got a little bit of white fondant. Just going to roll that out here. Roll it. Hope it's picking up. And I haven't added any CMC, so I've got to be a little bit careful. You can add a little bit of CNC, but I haven't. Probably don't need all of that, so I'll just cut it here, make it easier for me to roll. And I'm just rolling in my, it's a bit sticky, so I'll put it in my hand and roll it out. And just make it, you know, use your eye to tell how thick you want it and how thin, like so. Can you see? Like that. And then with a little bit of glue and a brush, I'm just going to make some swirls on here. So starting here, and I'm just using my imagination like that. See? Doing some swirls. So I start there, and using my, as I say, my imagination, my creativity, okay, my creativity. And I'm just cutting off the excess, like so. Can you see? You see how adorable he's looking now? And I am going to put a chef's hat on him. You don't have to. You can leave your gingerbread like that. You could even put the bow rather than around the neck. You could put it on the head. But I'm leaving my gingerbread man like that for now. And we will see. I'll come back and show you how to do the hat. So I'm going to make the hat. Okay, this is optional. You don't have to. You can leave your gingerbread man exactly how he is. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of fondant, one rather larger than the other. And this is going to be the base of the hat. So I'm going to roll it, smooth it into a ball so there's no cracks. Okay, it's always the best way to start. And I'm just turning and flattening as I go. Like that. Okay. Like that. Bring over my gingerbread man. Just size it. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just leave that there. So there's one part. Then another piece, I'm just going to do the same, but this time relatively flat and smoothing as I go. Turning it into a round shape. Okay, like that. Like so. Can you see? And then with a ball tool, I'm going to use a ball tool. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Find the center roundabout. Like that. Just make a hill in there. Like that. And then I'm going to, with my scribing tool, just going to make some indentations. Okay. Going around like that. Turning as I go. Okay. It's just to resemble like a chef's hat. Like that. Bringing it into the center. Like so. Can you see? How adorable. Like that. Yeah, perfect. So, with a little bit of glue, edible glue, where's my brush? Bring it in. Place it down where you want it. I'm going to place just that there. Okay, you can put it anywhere you want. And I'm going to put some indentations in using my scribing tool once it's on the head, and just to give it life, really. I always think these little details just bring everything to life. Okay, like so. And then a little bit of glue again on the top there for him to sit. Like that. Yes, looking good, looking good. And then the final bit of red, place into a ball. Where I made that hole at the back, I'm going to, the top, sorry, I'm just going to put a little bit, I'm going to add my little red ball there. And there you have it. My adorable, adorable gingerbread man. I hope you've liked him. I've enjoyed making him. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and also hit the bell and you'll be notified of all of my tutorials that I upload. Are you getting ready for Christmas, guys? Me too. I'm going to go and put my Christmas tunes on. Thanks for your time. Bye.